So why use a cool mist humidifier? So the first reason that often brings people to a humidifier is congestion. So when your sinuses are all bunged up, when you've got snotty nose, can't breathe properly, that's one of the main reasons people choose to use a humidifier for themselves or for their kids. So congestion and coughs and colds is the main reason that people choose a humidifier. The Ministry of Health actually recommends the use of a humidifier on their page about colds. So, a common cold is a virus. There's nothing you can do to cure a cold, but you can treat it at home in terms of self-care, and rest, fluids, and the use of a humidifier to increase moisture in the air are the three things that the ministry recommends that you use to make yourself feel a bit better. Obviously if it's a bad cold, you might need your paracetamol or your Lemsip or cough lozenges or anything else, but the most basic things to help the common cold you can find on the ministry's website, including a cool mist humidifier. The other things that you'll find a humidifier is often used for is a dry throat or a dry cough, or things related to that. Like personally, every single year without fail I will get something like either bronchitis or one of those kind of respiratory chesty kinds of things, and for me, having a humidifier on my bedside table pumping out lots of extra moisture, that for me means that I actually get to sleep. So any kind of things where you're coughing, people find that they will use a humidifier. What else? Nosebleeds is another one. If the air in your house or bedroom is particularly dry, that can trigger nosebleeds. Some people are way more sensitive to that, like two of my teenagers, my 16 and 19-year-old, both suffer from nosebleeds, and so if it's been recurring, if they're kind of getting them more frequently, then I'll put the humidifier in their bedroom, and that can definitely be useful. The same if you are, if you just kind of feel dry all the time, like if you kind of feel like you're really thirsty all the time and you're actually drinking enough, but if your skin feels dry, if your lips are dry, if your mouth is always dry, it might just be that the air in your house is too dry. I think we've all become so paranoid about dehumidifying and having things installed in our house to suck out every last drop of moisture. A lot of houses are actually so dry that we just kind of feel dried out a little bit like a prune ourselves. And what else? Scratchy throats, congestion, nosebleeds, colds, coughs. Oh, and itchy eyes is the other thing. Yeah, so if you just kind of like your eyes are dry, it's the same. Like if you've dried yourself out to the point where your eyes are dry, then some people are more prone to that. So a humidifier can just add a general kind of level of moisture to the air, which you'll find useful.